Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound pretty good.
I'm just making sure all my settings were correct. So.
Way to go.
I guess this is happening. Hello, everyone.
Man, that was a weak dab.
Casey went back to check it.
Had to check it on the dab.
So I have here something that Mr. Feel linked to me immediately. So he had this ready.
He was just waiting.
Ready to rock.
In the bookmarks.
This is titled, I already know I'm going to have a hard time not laughing during this. It's titled Glamorous Boyfriend by 19 Ninja.
19 Ninja?
What did he say?
That's the name. 19 Ninja. That's the name.
Okay.
Thanks for
just one
doing that.
second.
Oh my god. Hi, Sophia. I don't dab. Thank you. Earcal. Hello, everyone.
Just give us 1 second to get out cutscenes.
Sure. You tell me when ready.
Too bad this whole game is cutscenes.
It's a good point.
Okay, Box. Now that you're here.
All right.
Credits rolling.
Okay, so just to give everyone the tags for this fanfic, because this fanfic has a bunch of tags and whatnot.
Bob said
rating.
okay, but we're not actually ready. Bob's lying.
I didn't.
Bob's not watching his language.
I should have known better.
Bob, language.
I was about to.
I'm sorry.
But he told me this situation had changed. He said 3 wise guys had arrived, and they would take care of things.
That's gotta be Riku.
Everything's gotta be Riku.
Yeah. Have you not been watching it? Everything's Riku.
Organization 13.
Get rid of the goofy to fucking second be like Riku?
At least I finally know he's okay. That's good enough.
You know, I feel like you guys have had enough of that stream boss. Here's a new stream boss animation.
Do you have a request?
There you go.
Oh, are you finally changing it after 13
Yeah, I got multiple prepared, but I thought it was great to just
What?
keep the same fucking one up for
I had multiple
13 hours.
prepared, but fuck that.
Such humble request.
What they request, I wasn't paying attention. Was it this Olympus Stone?
Captain Lee's responsibility is to protect.
This is rated teen and up audiences. No archive warnings apply. Category male.
Oh.
That's
What
that's a
surprise.
tag for this fanfic.
Weird.
Thank you, Mr. Feel.
Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think that's right.
It's not that it's male. It's the fact that this fanfic needs a male tag. It's just like, this is what this is about here. Okay, this isn't like
My Kingdom Hearts fanfic is different. It's about guy on guy.
I mean,
Wait, I
the
thought
name,
Riku had 2 Ks.
the name might not have warned you enough.
What is this rating?
Alright, let's just get into this. So, before we start, there is a summary. Sora and Riku may have many things in common, but there's one thing that Sora loves that Riku does not, and that's girly things. Sora is very feminine, something that Riku loves and dislikes at the same time.
God.
It's Arctic trying to bolt out the room.
God.
Here's why. Sora, Riku, fluff and lovey. Okay, so I'm going to try to read this with the actual, punctuation and what they do here, obviously. So,
Should I be going to Port Royale? Let me just get this over here real quick.
mhm.
Is that good? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's your next thing. But yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Vox.
Okay.
Oh, no.
On a breezy summer afternoon lied a silver-haired teenager that was watching the clashing waves at the beach. It was peaceful. The sound of nature was very soothing to the teenager known as Riku. He was sitting on beige sand, his hand on the ground
Beige
behind his
sand.
back to hold support.
Beige.
His legs extended as his feet were inches away from the shore, and the ocean water
You've
would
killed
catch
my
his
girlfriend
toes
already.
every now and then. Good thing Riku folded his pants upwards so it wouldn't be soaked while his shoes and socks were cast aside. He indeed was relaxed. I could stay here forever, Riku murmured softly as his eyes closed. Riku, someone called out, surprising Riku as his eyes bolted open by the loudness. There you are. I've been looking for you, Riku, the young brunette, Sora said. Well,
The young
found
brunette.
Riku.
The young brunette by the beige sand.
I'm trying very hard here not to break from you guys laughing. It's like I'm trying my best, but no guarantee.
I'll have you know, Rise Brando is terrified that someone's gonna find the shitty fanfiction they wrote when they were.
I like
14.
how Phil said this is the least vile one he found.
You know what Mr. Field said to me while he was getting this? He's like, "Would you like this one or the Vor one that I found?" And I'm like, this one's fine. We don't.
I thought he was gonna find the foot job one from a couple months ago.
Oh my god, of course.
Like, look, I make gamer girl feet jokes. I make Vor jokes. I don't need to read actual feet porn shit. I don't
the
need
beige
actual.
sand.
So I believe I need to continue here.
Yes, you were talking about the young brunette.
Yes, the young brunette Sora. Well, you found me, Riku answered dully, looking at Sora as he came closer. Sora smiled. Look, I wanted to show you something. I went with my sister to the nail salon, and I got my nails done.
Sora's got
He
a
leaned
sister?
down.
Sora has nails?
He leaned down so Riku can see his hand. Isn't it glamorous? All this color is so pretty. Sora's nails were dark blue mixed with glitter stars, matching the teen's own blue eyes. Yeah, wonderful, Riku replied, lacking any interest, seeing Sora's nails for a split second before looking back at the ocean.
Bob, I know
Sora
this titillating
huffed.
material is too much for you to deal with while playing. I can take control.
Can you please give me a distraction, Dad? Why are you taking it?
Because you just got stun locked. We were staring at the same text box for seconds at a time, and I'm like, nope, we're lost. We're lost. He's gonna ruin this 20-hour stream. It's gonna be 28. I have to go. I have to keep going. Sorry, Fox. Continue
Sora
with your lovely
huffed.
story. Yeah, hell
It's
yeah.
not. It's not my correction. It's not my lovely story. I'm just reading a lovely story.
Yes, yes. I didn't want to insinuate that you wrote this, nor should that be put on a wiki.
That would probably be the most offensive thing. It's just like all this shit I've been saying about Kingdom Hearts that I lovingly hate on, and then just someone goes, Voxandra, known for her early fanfic work on Kingdom Hearts, and it's like one
I think just talk to
motherfucker.
Jack.
They have to
I never
update
wrote
the wiki.
fanfics.
KZ strives to be as
Ew.
big a Kingdom Hearts fan as Vox.
Oh my god.
You can't
Sora
comprehend.
huffed. You could pretend that you care, or at least mean what you say. Sighing, Sora sat down next to Riku on the sand, crossing his legs so the water wouldn't wet his shoes. Nah, that's too much work, Riku chuckled as his boyfriend pouted. I wasn't I thought this was gonna be like,
Like they're dating, how they started dating, not just, oh, they're already.
yeah, they're just already dating. I wasn't expecting
It was like
this kind of
months in.
blindsided me. Oh my god.
Look, he didn't want to actually have to write too much, or she.
Incorrect. I feel at this point
19 Ninja.
they have.
19
We can just
Ninja.
refer to them as 19 Ninja.
19 Ninja has drawn out every detail as long as humanly possible.
Right. He wanted to jump to that. There's no build up.
What if the reader doesn't know the color of sand? What if the reader doesn't know Sora from Kingdom Hearts, but wants to be titillated?
Sophia says, I wrote this. I didn't know Sophia was the famous 19 Ninja.
Wow, jeez. I didn't realize
We should just
had-
increase the number every time we say their name. Just every time we say 20 Ninja's name, we should just add one number.
Add 30-year-old boomer ninja.
You ruined it before we even got there.
I'm sorry.
You ruined the joke about 21 Ninja's name.
Sorry.
Where I scrolled up to do that. I gotta find where I was here.
Well,
Okay.
you can just start from the beginning, you know.
Lord.
It's so good, it bears repeating.
You know, the stream was 20 hours long, but it felt like 40.
Stop that, Jack.
Stop it, Jack.
Got to rescue him.
Did I ever told you? God
Did I ever told you? Did you ever want to do be-do, do?
It just be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I work up my composure, start reading it, and it fucking hits me with that.
Yeah, no, it's
Did
strong.
I ever told you that you're an amazing boyfriend? Sora sarcastically remarked, folding his arms. Yeah, that time we went to your bedroom and Sora swiftly covered Riku's mouth before he could finish the next words he was about to say.
Before he could finish the next word.
Jerk, Sora exclaimed, blushing. Riku muffled, removing his boyfriend's hands away from his mouth. You're so easy to tease, glamour boy. Sora and Riku have been dating for a year now. They dated after an awkward confession from Sora, who clumsily admitted at liking his best friend without realizing. Riku gladly accepted, since he also liked Sora. Both teens also been childhood friends and have gotten along well, and now things were going great as being boyfriends. Riku was very content. Sora ignored the last remark and thought of an idea. Riku, can I do you a braid? Sora asked, smiling. Riku snapped his head to Sora. No. Oh, come on. You look hot in braids, Sora complimented, winking at Riku. As much as they both have things in common, there was one thing that Sora loved that Riku didn't, and that's girly things. Sora loved anything related to girls' beauty, being fashion, looks, makeup, and color pink. He was very feminine, and Riku didn't mind one bit. Although, sometimes it irritated Riku to no end. There were times that he did find it extremely cute on Sora. But as for Riku himself, he'd rather stick to his own style. No, Riku repeated with a firm tone, remembering the time Sora had done him braids. Don't get me wrong, it feels relaxing. But
Bob, can
Riku
I do you
looks
some
like
braids?
a girl with braids on.
Hey, girl, can I do you a braid? Fucking God. I can't.
Hey, Dan, can I get you a weave?
Look, fanfics are not for
Literate people? I don't know where you're
they're
going.
not for spell checkers. They're
Fanfics
beyond
have
spell
optional
checkers.
English involved.
They're not for people who currently possess all of their faculties. Thank
The
you.
color pink.
No, not the, just color pink.
It's color pink.
pink.
It
Feel
sounds
going,
like
I picked so good.
How is this even real?
I think color pink is like a villain name. He really likes color
Sora
pink.
pursed his lips and put his puppy eyes to Riku, and just for fun, he whimpered, "Please." Biting his lip, the
Oh, I know that face.
silver-haired teen tried his best not to look at Sora, but he couldn't resist. Riku
that face is
mentally
good.
cursed, since he can't never say no to Sora's sad.
Wait. Can't ever? Can't never say no?
Can't-
It is impossible for us
can't
to not
never
lose with
say
English,
no.
guys.
Fine, he snorted, defeated. Yay, Sora squealed and kissed his lover's cheek. He crawled behind Riku
check this
and
out.
sat on his knees to reach up perfectly to Riku's silver locks.
Real quick, we got a cutscene.
He requested.
I love metrosexual Hulk Hogan here.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Him with his
when
blonde hair.
There was a really good post about this saying that Nomura designed this dude Based on people from Grinder.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Sora's like, I'm not turned on.
Please don't own Guy Fieri.
I still love that, like,
Our friend's about to learn what it
Dan can do a better gay voice than... You would think, like, a chick could do a gay voice better than a dude, maybe. But, like, no, Dan just, like, he nails that accent.
I feel
Yeah, it's the gay voice of Gilbert Gottfried.
the gayest man alive. Oh,
Riku kissed his boyfriend. His boyfriend liked it because they were boyfriends. Yeah, basically.
Spaceman, did you write this?
fortunate.
I think Spaceman may have written this. By the way, Riz is really concerned about Tosh. She's like, I think she's gonna puke.
Monster what attacked us. Why is the skin resting right on you?
I tried my best to add some sound effects to the lore.
I appreciate that. I thought about making the kiss noise when that thing came up, but I'm like, well, it's not written, so I can't do that. So I can only hope that, you know, the others kind of add that in. I have to stay true to the material.
Yeah.
I have to stay true to the material because, like, there's some bullshit things in here and, like, typos and stuff. And, you know, if I just throw things in there, you'll think they actually wrote that. And it's like, no, I don't need to embellish anything here.
No one can hold it together if there's ever a mistake grammatically.
Do him a braid.
We have to fucking pull over the car.
Hold the phone. Is Vox being a Bob right now, or was that legit?
He can't never tell him no.
You know, when Dan said, hey, do you want to do the stream today? I'm like, can't never say no.
Alright, let me find out where I was.
Something about peeing in butts? I don't know.
Shortly after
Doing
can't
a
never
braid?
say no.
Let's see here. Riku mentally cursed because he can't never say no to Sora's sad puppy eyes.
I mean, who
Finally
could?
started. Kiss
That's
slipper
fair.
cheek, silver locks. All right, here we go. Sit up straight, he requested. Riku rolled his eyes, but did as he was told. He crossed his leg and straightened. Wait, I had to move my mouse because I think this was okay. He crossed his
Riku's
leg
the sub.
and straightened his back while gripping his hands on his lap. Let me try to set that properly. Just remember, you'll be the only person that will ever see me like this, Riku stated sternly. Yeah. The brunette chuckled at his boyfriend's stubbornness.
There's
Yum.
a lot of
Sora
mentioning
combed
of
his
that.
lover's hair, using his hands gently so not to hurt him. You have beautiful hair, Riku. Feeling the softness as he combed, then began to get 3 parts of his hair in his hand, dividing it equally. It's a given. I wish mine was like yours, so I can brush and braid it, Sora smiled, melancholy.
Wait.
You can't use big words like that.
He smiled. Melancholy. Is there a colon?
Yeah, it's like, just the way he said it, just like, Sora smiled, melancholy.
About to drop a rap song.
Turn to camera. Melancholy.
It's like Sora smiled, perpendicular. Just gonna throw this word out there.
Sora smiled, obtuse.
Sora smiled. Depression.
He tried to grow out his hair before, but it would never grow like Riku's. Secretly, Sora envied Riku because of his beautiful hair, but he would never tell his lover anything. The thought was just silly. Riku noticed the sudden change on Sora's tone. I'm glad you don't have long hair, he started.
It's just done.
Sora
Go get it.
frowned. Hurt. Well, why? His question came out raspy because of the urge to cry.
Yeah, go forward.
Because if you had long hair, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing right now, which is spending time with me and putting me at ease, Riku honestly admitted. Sora's heart beat fast, and his breath hitched processing what his lover said.
What?
I read it as like it's supposed to be his breath hitched processing what his lover said. There's no comma, so it just sounds like hitched processing. And I'm like, is that like blast processing?
Yes, it's a lot like that.
Yeah, just with dicks.
His breath had hitched processing. Sucks more dicks than his
Nice! I'm
head.
looking for a boyfriend with hitched
Guzzle
processing.
it. Let's go.
Dad, you got limited time to find these medallions. You probably shouldn't waste your time on these guys.
Ah, jeez.
A joyful tear managed to slip down his cheek as he continued doing the braid by
Doing the
putting
braid.
one on top of the other into knots and repeating. Smiling, Sora responded, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Sora was almost halfway done with the braid. Do you think the braid's an analogy for like sucking dick?
No
What?
way. No. This is a wholesome.
This person probably can't spell analogy.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
I love you, Riku. The brunette
Almost
couldn't
as
help
much as I
saying it.
love dick.
Sora felt butterflies in his stomach as he was thinking about Riku. There was an unpleasant silence that aired around
Toshi
them
wrote this.
as Riku didn't say
That's
the
why
words back.
She's like,
Sora
oh, fuck,
grimaced, but didn't say anything as his heart ached horribly. He was used to Riku not saying the words back sometimes, but today was different because they had a heartwarming moment, and he expected Riku to at least follow along. Just so blatantly saying today was different because they had a heartwarming moment. Like, just okay. Sora finally finished the braid and pulled out a small rubber band from his pocket.
Keep leaving me in suspense. Like, when's the cock?
I saw that series of words and I was like, ooh.
Opportunity comes knocking.
I'm about to do the Ron Paul. It's happening.
Finished,
What's
Sora said lowly and was about to stand up. His eyes went from
I'm also about stand up. I relate to this.
I think
when suddenly Riku grabbed him by his wrist and pulled him downwards till there was only inches apart from each other's faces. Riku? Riku
I think you're
didn't
good, I think.
answer as he pressed his lips onto Sora's plumped lips. Sora's eyes widened for a moment, then softly closed them, enjoying the kiss. Riku flicked his tongue towards his lover's mouth to let him enter. Sora happily obligated, opening his mouth to let Riku's tongue enter. The kiss deepened as Riku pulled Sora onto his lap so they can be comfortable without breaking the kiss. Sora moaned into the kiss and wrapped his arms around Riku's neck while Riku grabbed a hold on his waist, both
You can't
having
get
a
right.
good grip on each other.
Melancholy.
Finally, they pulled away, saliva dripping down both their chins. Sora's
like
face
the
was
sound effect.
scarlet from all the blushing that formed from the passionate Riku lips curled in a smile and leaned towards his lover's chin to lick the saliva off, embarrassing Sora even further as blushes kept forming. Riku, Sora whined embarrassed. Riku licked the last drop of saliva. And done, he smirked. Thanks for the lovely braid. Sora groaned and reached out again to clean Riku's chin, smearing the saliva off the old-fashioned way. There was no way Sora was going to do what Riku did. He would die of embarrassment. Once Sora was done and about to pull his hand away, Riku softly intertwined his hand with Sora's and looked closely at his lover's fingers, catching the brunette off guard as Riku focused on his hand. What was he looking at?
His
What's
hands.
wrong?
Yeah, let's go to the other one.
Do I have something?
Yeah.
Sora asked. No, but your nails do go well with your eyes. This color suits you most, Riku commented, kissing his fingers. Sora grinned like a happy camper and hugged his boyfriend with so much affection. I knew you would loved it. Riku returned the embrace with a dazzling smile on his face. Not as much as I love you.
Mamma mia.
It's so heartwarming.
The end.
My God. So
Okay, I was losing my fucking mind because I saw what was happening on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox,
Oh, I'm sorry.
People died because as you hit the pinnacle of it, Goofy and fucking Jack Sparrow lost their goddamn minds. And
The
started
AI
glitching.
glitched out and we're clicking through the whole fucking screen. while you're just having to make out. It was, no one could escape.
So when that
I'm
gets
sorry,
clipped
I
out,
couldn't, like,
you
so...
just,
No,
you
that was
just
the best
know,
combo
Yeah, when that
ever.
gets clipped out, it's just me and Bob losing our fucking minds with the chat as they glitch out, and you're just talking about saliva dripping everywhere.
I gotta make sploosh noises.
I had to focus so hard
Oh
on
my
breaking as
God.
little as possible while reading that with your reaction. It was a combination of how ridiculous this was, the reaction from you guys, and trying to say all the different typos and grammar mistakes in here
Right,
while
was
not
this-
breaking.
was this
Because there was,
fucking
I don't know if
feels
you guys
tapping
caught
out, that's
a lot
it.
of them, but there was a shitload of those. What do you mean Mr. Phil, you're tapping out? You're the one who provided this to me. You're the one who gave me this fanfic to read.
We got
He's
it.
like 38. He needs to go to sleep, take his vitamins.
That's 4 medallions. We got them all. But where's the chest?
Prince, you're at work and you're listening to this? I'm sorry, but not really.
Why's that?
Organization 13 is after people's...
I held on until you finished. Ah, Mr. Phil is
Oh, wow.
a true love.
Wow. Phrasing, motherfucker.
He knows how to treat a woman
Very,
right.
very carefully done.
Fox, read another one. Well, Mr. Field provided one. I think if I do read another one, KZ needs to get to choose. The
Oh,
next.
God. Hold on. Hold on, I'll see what I can do.
God,
Let me just drink this water to stay hydrated. Bob, what was your favorite part of Glamorous Boyfriend
Burnett.
by 22 Ninja?
God, that's what
No. Oh, God, that's bad. Nope.
Yeah, no, you killed yourself with that. This is too much.
The tags, by the way, for this fanfic were teasing, feminine boyfriend, fluff and romance, Riku with a braid, lovey-dovey,
Riku
kissing,
with a
and
braid.
Sora is feminine.
Sora is... Yes, you would know what you're getting into. You need that, know that up front. If you want to truly appreciate it, you really need to know that up front.
No, see this, not just straight up porn. Like this was good because it was just like, it was just dumb.